more skinny? Like, should I get a stool or should I? Okay, good. Ow! If you take pictures, so take pictures. If you take pictures, I just want to make sure I look. Okay. All right. So I've done a lot of internet dating. I was a bit of a late bloomer in terms of sex and boys and girls and sex. Just in general, a little background. I went to an all-girls private school in Maryland, predominantly white, and then my dad was not in the home, and I had no uncles. So a real Little Women type situation is what we're sort of working with here. And like I sort of like my like thought of what game looked like was like sort of a Victorian, chest sort of furtive glances kind of situation. Which let me just say, if you're in the what is it, IRL, in real life IRL, Kip. So if you're IRL, like no one is looking for furtive fucking glances. No one is looking at your, like I was like wearing, I thought that, buttoning up was sexy. So the heaving bosom was just a chest sort of pumping back and forth. Anyway, so I didn't have a ton of game. Like I was super into science fiction. So Trekkie, not sexy. Still not sexy. Cool now, not sexy then. My saving graces were that like I had a vivid sexual imagination that like involved men that looked like women, as evidenced in my love of new wave and heavy metal. So that's a sexuality developing. I lost my virginity at 23, so when I say late bloomer, I mean fucking late goddamn bloomer. My mom was like, wait until you're ready. And I had so many like race issues growing up in like a white school in a black town that like I was like ready was just years away from, and then I'm, Victorian. So, like, I'm in my 30s, like, now I'm ready. Yeah. I'd gone through my 20s, like, not giving a shit about, finding anybody, and just, like, people would just, I traveled a lot, so, like, I had a whole string of, like, European lovers and things. It was, it was just easy, and then you turn 30. And they're like, now I'm really looking for a partner, somebody, to do more than just the sex with, but like, exciting sex. And so I get on, I don't do anything half measure, like I'm like full tilt, like, or go home. So I like got to San Francisco and I was like, I'm ready. And I joined like 6 or 8 dating sites. How they have the 3-month trial period, like 3 months. I made a PowerPoint about it. I didn't bring the PowerPoint, but I learned a lot. I learned a lot from doing like, Match.com, Chemistry.com, eHarmony.com. And these are basically like, it's whitedating.com is what I was, that's the pool I had dived into to start swimming in, which was like a lot of, okay, first off, like dating while black in IRL is a challenge, shall we say. Dating while black and alternative, even more of a challenge. Dating while black alternative and not quite clear on what your sexuality is. So not cute, just so like cornered the market on awkward. But I'm like, I'm ready, I'm in my 30s, it's like now right or never, like I've got some kind of confidence, and so I joined all of these dating sites, whitedating.com, and I'm just like, I feel like, you gotta be open, B, you gotta be open, you gotta be open. So I dated like a string of like dudes, white dudes, like mid 40s to 50s, in dad jeans. I'm like, you gotta give them points for wanting to step to me, right? Awkward moments. A lot of awkward moments. So I'm just, okay, so then I'm like, okay, wait. All right, whitedate.com not working. I gotta get somewhere where people are looking for this, who want all of this. And this didn't look like this, right? It looked more like this. So I'm like, all right, interracialmatch.com. Ooh, like these are okay. I have now moved from like nobody, like I was in whitedating.com and it was like I don't know, 3% of people are looking to date black women, and then everyone else is like, no preference. So I was like in the like, who gives a shit? Like, yeah, you're fine. I don't give a fuck, whatever. So I go to interracialmatch.com and I'm like, everybody's looking for all of this. So I'm about to slay on this shit. No. So, like a slight, not quite a dad gene, more like an uncle gene. Was interested in me, and I was like, well, at least there's no, like, am I the first black person that you've ever dated? Anyway, so, he's an actor, so he's into the arts. So I'm like, okay, well, give it the old, get out there into the world. Online dating, where I previously just thought it was like gamers, like extremely awkward people were online. I had to get over a lot of stuff. I was like, that's fine. Uncle Gene Man, actor, we're gonna do this. We went to a movie for the first date. Don't go to a fucking movie on your first date. You don't talk to anybody. You can't tell if they're a D-bag. Like, you're like, yeah, the movie was really good. It was fine. He sat next to me. It was fine. We didn't say anything. It was goodbye. It was horrible. I also wore like some sort of business casual outfit that I thought was like cute. Don't ever wear a date outfit. Wear what you feel you're best in, and like sort of really showcases like who you are, because it's gonna cut to the fucking chase a little bit more than just being like, I'm in a weird backless shirt with culottes. I don't know who I was like trying to present, but it was just not really me. Third date comes around because none of our dates are worth anything, right? Like, so he's picking me up at his house and he's taking me to a party. And I was really excited because prior to that, most of my dates didn't want me to meet their friends. So I was like, what? I'm getting in there now. I'm like, game's on. Like, I'm gonna meet the friends already. And so he shows up at the house and I'm like in some awful date outfit. Feeling myself a little bit, like, ooh. And he comes in and he's like, hey, okay, well, here's the thing, like, my friend, she's like really having a hard time, so she's like lost her house, like, so, I invited her on our date. Oh, yeah, and she's a stripper. And then he went to the door and opened the door, and there was Shangela. Shangela was like 6,000 feet tall, and wearing what I would consider a belt. I'm like I say 5'7". Like I stretch it. I am not a tall statuesque. This is like, she's a slender, hulking person in a denim belt and a stripper who's staying at my date's house because of his family. I've been to his house. He had like one bed. There was one room, there was one bed. I was, as a Victorian chaste woman, I felt a little disrespected. But as a Southern girl, like as a Southern raised person, I had no words for being like, no. So instead I was like, hi, Shangela. Nice to meet Yeah, so we were off and into his car. So stupid. Don't take your own transportation. Don't get in the car with Shangela. And the dude who you just discovered has like a black thing. Not that interracialmatch.com wouldn't indicate that there was a black thing. But I didn't quite get that it was just any kind of black. There was like my black thing. No. So we go to the party. I am like giving really a lot of shade, which I think in like the sort of southern way just looks like kind of a pleasant detachment. So stupid. So I'm a pleasant detachment, but I'm fuming, and I'm done. Like, I'm fucking done. I'm not talking to Shangela. This dude just runs off and does his actor thing. He's like chit-chatting with the whole fucking party. And I just like I'm like randomly talking to a couple, and they're like, yeah, I think we're gonna get out of here. And I was like, oh my God, I'm on this date. He brought a stripper. Can you please take me anywhere? Just anywhere in the direction I will walk. Like, if we could leave together, like if we could just to the corner, I don't care, like whatever. I fucking ghosted so hard. And then just, I couldn't say like, you jackass, whatever, stripper date problem. No, I was like, I'm done. I ended that profile. I'm done. So that was like a first clue that maybe heteronormative dating was like not like a good thing for me. And so, but I was like, maybe I just need to be more specific. So it's time to like get out of like the white dating or slightly white dating.comers and get to where all of the lost souls and broken people find themselves for sort of a mixed mash of dating, and that is OkCupid. So I started my profile on OkCupid, my bohemian heart. So embarrassing. But I recrafted my profile and was just like, I am like, an open fun, I'm bisexual, I am, looking for casual sex. Because I was still like, casual sex, like I'm quiet. Bisexual. I don't know. And like, tattooed dad 647.
Hey!
Finally, I am catching some traction. This bitch was fine. He was a ceramist. He was covered head to toe in tattoos. I don't know. I didn't really get a full glimpse, but he had a neck tattoo, and I saw it was part of a larger piece, and I was like, I want to unwrap that present. Finally, I'm getting the attention that I deserve. Hot tattooed ceramist, like, yes. Totally ignoring the fact that he's like, I'm a recent divorcee with a child. I married my sweetheart, my college sweetheart at 18, and I've been a stay-at-home dad for the past, 20 fucking years. It was like a long, he's 40, so it was over 20 years. He had just gotten his first bank account, his first checking account or whatever. Like, I was like, oh, you know what I heard? I heard nurturer. Right? Stay-at-home dad, I heard a nurturer. And so I'm like, I'm moving up, let's do this. Our relationship consisted of about 4 dates over like 3 months. And I'm like, but we're having really good texts, having good sexting, just talking, alluding to sex. He seemed to get, a little bit of my Victorian heaving, alluding stuff. And then it like progressed to like some talking about butt play, like it was like going well. So on our I think it's a 4th date, 3 months, which I'm like, 4th date in 3 months, that means like you're ready to get handsy, right? Like, if it happened in a week, it might feel like too fast, but after 3 months, it's, right? I can just, okay.
Yeah.
So we're like, we go to the beach, it's kind of raining, and we're in the car looking at the water, parking. I never parked before because I went to an all-girls fucking private school. There's no fucking parking. So we're parking, we start making out, like the windows get super fogged, I'm feeling it. We move to the back seat, get a little more room. I am feeling myself because I'm about to get some action. Finally, 23. I had a lot of time to make up for. I wasn't 23, I was like 34, whatever. Anyway, whatever. We're in the back seat. It's like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling really like wanted. And I'm like, let it out, girl. What do you want? Go for it. And I'm like, I want some nipple play. I'm gonna go in for some aggressive nipple play, right? It's like a move. You go with the shirt, whip the shirt up, go in with the mouth, like ready to attach yourself to the nipple. Wasn't prepared for him to recoil. Recoil. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, whoa. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we're good. I just got a glimpse of the fucking full piece that was happening underneath the shirt. Like, I'm like, what's going on? I'm a new age kind of girl. I'm like, let's talk about it. Bad. Don't ever talk about it on a date, because no, none of that. Because he just was like, well, like, if I were a woman, you know, this would be considered date rape. Yeah, thank you for the fucking sympathy. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I just like, this seems right. I'm a conscientious goddamn person. I'm not fucking date raping you. Like, how dare you? That was the moment where I was like, I'm fucking done with straight men. I'm fucking done. No more straight men. I don't know what this means for me. I don't know what it means. I think it means like bull daggers. I think it means bisexuals. I think it means women who were interested. I think it means Germans, you know. Whatever. It means like fucking game on. It's all like. So at this point, I'm like, I've been casting too wide a net. I need to get fucking specific. Because if I don't get specific about what I want out of dating, I'm gonna be a fucking sexless spinster. And I will, you know what? I would rather be a fucking spinster who is well sexed than have a fucking relationship. So I was just like going all in. I fucking want sex, and I want the kind of sex that I want, which meant more sex with women and fucking penetrating men. Like, so I got involved in some specialty dating sites. AdultFriendFinder.com, kinky, AdultFriendFinder.com, and Fetish Life, Sex. But I was new, I didn't know, so do you want to know what my tagline? Yeah, I got a tagline, okay? Nice girl wants to penetrate you in the worst way. I once upon a time bought some equipment in my 20s because I was like, if you build it, they will come. They never came. And there was like weird mold growing inside the silicone when I threw it away. Anyway, so I'd gotten rid of the strap-on that I brought to be prepared, and I had no tools, and so I met like this nice guy, nice, I don't know, Tahoe, he's from Tahoe, and he's just like, hey, I'm like a nice guy, I guess I'm bisexual, I just like giant things in my rectum, you know? And I was like, well, I'm looking to put things in your rectum. So this is good. So we're good. This is good. You want to do this, right? And he's like, yeah, I want to do this. And I'm like, okay, so you're gonna come down from Tahoe. That was like, we did this sort of like talking, you know, emailing back and forth or what have you. And like the date was set. Like on a Tuesday, we set the date, and it was for Friday. And like I was just like, fuck, I have no equipment. Like I gotta put things in this dude's rectum. Like I gotta like, this is a dream. It's okay, relax. Just calm down. What do you have? Assess the situation. I'm always gonna think on my feet. What do you have? You have a farmer's market. Civic Center Farmer's Market on Wednesday, right? I fucking got the most beautiful array of large phallus-shaped vegetables. I got like a butt plug carrot, because you know how the carrots can be like really, and then like butt plug carrot, like a nice, like a Chinese eggplant. Like I really thought about it because I was like, I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move like this. I want to be a gentle topper. Easy win to things. BTW, he had sent me a picture of a fucking Coke can going in his rectum. Look, he looked happy. Like when you want to put things in people's rectum and you're like a woman and you're like, whoa, yeah, you're just like, oh, a Coke can. So I need to really, you've given me a size. So I need to I'm thinking about these things. So we had a lovely date. I made him, for the first time, I was like, here's how I wanted to go. You're gonna come on Friday. We're gonna go to the stud and we're gonna see something. Then after we go to the stud, we're gonna go back to my house. You're gonna bring a bottle of wine and flowers, because that's what I like. And once we get back there, we're gonna have another cocktail and you're gonna put on this sexy lingerie that I have for you, and then I am gonna put things in your rectum. He's like, okay. So that was very empowering for me, to own my voice in that way. And I found another sub who we had more of a text-based relationship. There was some IRL in real life. I'm really loving that new term. We had some interactions, but we mostly had I tell you what to do, or I chastise you for different things, and then I demand you send me a picture of you fucking a watermelon or other things that I will not share. And then you give them back. You give me text back pictures and video of compliance. And I've grown and found my voice as a person. It improved the quality of my relationships at work in terms of having a boss. I learned how to dom from the bottom, if you will. Though not a bottom. Versatile, I'm versatile. But it just was this really amazing moment, and it spurred me on a journey of really learning about sex in a super healthy and amazing way. And what I learned is that when I sort of stopped with the heteronormative bullshit cocky, and opened myself up, I really I found that there were more than enough people to want and love me for who I was. And I since have found my husband. And we enjoy a completely honest and open relationship that is fully trusting, and there are no secrets, and we did not meet online. We met through mutual friends. So, what you will, thank you guys.